All right, and welcome to today's not necessarily a tutorial, but I'm going to show you my thinking process when I'm creating something from scratch. When you see a tutorial, you're actually watching a finished product. And the other day, a student asked me, Mr. Amparo, how long did it take you to design that item? And I said, roughly 4 hours. Now, the tutorial was done. I mean, the whole video tutorial took about 30 minutes, but for me to come up with the actual design, about 4 hours. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm not trying to record something that takes 4 hours. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, but I want you to see the process and the struggles that I go through to create something. And today we're going to be creating Mario. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start off with the legs and just grabbed a cylinder there. And I'm going to assume that you know the basic stuff, so I don't have to walk you through everything. I will be talking about what I'm doing. Actually, before the legs, I'm just going to go for the shoe right here. Now, if you look at the shoe, it looks kind of oval, so I'm going to start with the circle or the sphere. I'm going to make it as smooth as possible because I like the smoothness. I'm going to stretch this out, and already, if you can see, it already looks like the shoe. Now, one thing I like to do when I'm making the models, I want to change the colors because I want it to look as close as possible to the actual color. But Tinkercad doesn't come with, well, it does come with a lot of colors, but not exactly what I'm looking for. All right, that's not bad. I know there's a little more red to it, so I'm going to drag this over here. That's good right there. All right, so there's the color. I'm just going to go ahead and move out. Fine, that's close enough. Now, the shoe sticks out a little bit in the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it slightly to get that look. Now, this does not look like the shoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially take a slice from here and make that into the bottom part of the shoe. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get any kind of organic shape that you see at the bottom here. So I'm going to duplicate this. Now, may not work. I don't know, but just drag it over here. And I'm going to take one of these cubes. And again, the goal is to create some sort of slice that has an odd organic shape. I'm going to move this up. This needs to go a little bit high forward. There. I'm just looking to see if I, haven't captured the entire shape. All right, then I'm going to duplicate that. And looks like we're going by 1 millimeter, so that should be fine. I think I'll make it 2 or 1. Let me see. Let me get a close up here. All right. So that's at 0. That's 1. I like 1. But you know what? If this comes out correctly, I think I can just flatten it. All right, that's not bad. I'm going to select all of these and then group them. Oh, I need to change the color. Something basic, custom colors. Oh no, let's just use a preset, I think. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna drag this down to the floor with 0 there. Okay. Just looks like an oval, doesn't it? I think I just should have used an oval. Anyways, but it's flat, and the cylinder could have done the same thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm still learning here. Let me group these things, or align them. Sorry, let me align them there. It's good. I'm going to drag this down. Let's see. And I'm liking this shoe thing. Yeah, that looks shoe-like. Yeah, I can do that. All right, let me get rid of the bottom part. And let me make it big because I don't know why I was struggling last time trying to figure out, if it was covering everything or not. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that looks good. All right, I'm going to select this part and then, all right, not bad. I'm wondering if I should group them. Any problem with grouping them? No, I think I will group them. And they are grouped, of course. I want to keep the color because it looks cool. Okay, usually now I just, duplicate the shoe and then drag it over here, but I need to make the leg. The leg's actually a pretty big deal, so that's why we need this. Let's change the color on this. I'm going to try to match that color right there. No. Better, I think. Slightly better. No. All right, looks like we're going to have to go custom, but first let's go here. That way I can get as close as possible. Okay, so I want it rich, vibrant. Whoa. Let me see what I can get here. No. Oh, that's not bad. Let me see if I can get it a little bit lighter. Man, I wish I knew how to control the color better. I'm not very good at this. My wife, though, she is really good at color. She knows her stuff. I think that's pretty good. Let's use that. All right, so here's the question. How long do I make this thing? I don't think... Here's a quick tip. When you're working with cylinders, you want to make your length, you want to adjust your length now and not later, just because it becomes very uncylindrical when you're starting to manipulate it. See, I'm not sure if you see this, but it has to go at an angle that way, and I'm guessing it has to go back a little bit. I don't know. I think definitely an angle that way, and I don't want to adjust it after. So I can cut this later if I want to, but I'm going to get that right now. It looks too long, which is perfect because I know I have to leave something at the bottom, and I might need to stretch this part out as much as possible. So this might actually work. I don't know. I may have to redo it later. So let's see what an angle looks good. That looks good. Let me move that over here. And let's look at what we have down here. All right. You see it sticking out there? I saw it earlier. Okay, let me look. Let me move this up. Okay, that's out of the way. But I have this side over here. Don't want that. So let me move it to the left. Okay. All right. That's not bad. I kind of like the way it looks down here. It kind of curves. It gives the organic look of a curve down here, which is good. I'm not sure if you can see this, but there is like a little bit of I'm not sure what you call that. Is a pleat? I don't know. It just looks like there's extra material there. So let me see if I can create that. Let's get closer to this thing. All right, so let's try it. What should I do? Definitely duplicate this. And then what do I want to do? Oh, make it transparent. Oh, I know. I will move this over. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to duplicate this one. And then move it over 1, 2, 3, 4. Only this one I'm going to make. Okay, that should work. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the exact same curve for the ending part. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. And then I'm going to group it. Okay, you see how I created the same exact look right there? That's what I want. My plan is to just have something over here and then put it over there, make it bigger so it stands out. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this thing again and then make it, I keep calling it transparent. I'm sure there's another official name to this. I'm going to move it up. And I think that's fine. But as you can see, not working 100%. So I need to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to shift. That way it uniformly increases right there. Okay. I think, problem here. Let's move this. Oops, arrow. Now let's look around. I'm going to have to do this by hand. 21.5. Okay, we're good. I think we are good. All right, so I'm going to group these two. Again, this is just me trying to figure things out while I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm going to move this over there. Okay, so let's look over here. You can tell there's an extra piece there, but when it prints, you're not going to be able to tell. So I need to enlarge this. I'm going to hit shift so it enlarges uniformly. I hate when that happens. So when I drag it, sometimes it turns it upside down, and I know there's a reason for that, but instead of trying to figure it out, I'm just going to drag it up because there's no way I can confuse up with this. See how it just does it? It works. Okay. I like it, but I need to move it down. And I don't like it that much, but I think it'll do. Let's look at it from far away. Actually, not bad far away. But I want to reduce it just a little bit, so I'm going to change this to 0.5 so I can get a little more control over this. I'm going to hit shift. Very important you hit shift, otherwise you're going to change what this looks like. And it will not scale uniformly. All right, I think I'm good with that. Let me select both of these, and then I'm going to duplicate over there. And of course, the best shortcut is to just mirror this thing. Now I'm going to continue with this. All right, so what I'm looking for is the space right there. And I think that's fine. Now, I think right now he's actually very tall, so I need to bring in a belly. Of course, I'm just going to bring in this sphere. All right. All right, so it looks like the width of the belly is bigger than both legs, or wider than both legs put together. And I'm constantly, when I'm trying to design something or recreate it, I'm constantly looking at the details. All right, I'm going to copy the blue from here by Control A, Control C. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. Control A, Control V this time. And then I'm going to hit Enter. Oh, yes. Let's look at this because maximizing the steps are good. Let's go ahead and look out. Front. Now here, I'm going to move it up. All right. How are we doing with the belly? Okay, so the legs aren't sticking out anywhere. And the belly is kind of more forward than the bottom or the backside. But I'm not sure. Not sure I'm okay with the height. Oh, and another thing I just noticed, his legs are kind of pointing outward, not necessarily facing the front. So I wonder how that changes everything. Let's go ahead and rotate this. How many degrees? Let me get a close up here. I'm going to undo that. You know why? I couldn't see the numbers. I couldn't see the numbers. I want to see the numbers. So -8. All right, that's not bad. Let's go over here. +8. Hey, wow, that's much better. But I want more. I want it to be more than that. So let's just go with another 8. All right, let's try another 8. And another 8. I am very impressed with myself right now. Okay, great. Let's move on. Let's struggle with the mid section of this guy. By the way, I already know how I'm going to cheat with the arms. I just know, or the hands, because you'll see. You'll see. All right, the belly. I think we're done. Is there? You know what? I know I'm going to have to adjust this later. So whatever. Just whenever you work on a body, I just know it doesn't come out right the first time, but you have to adjust it anyways later. I'm going to duplicate this, and yeah. All right. What I'm going to try is a sphere. I'm just going to duplicate it, change it to red, and I think we can use this red. Yeah, that red's fine. Now, what I'm going to use this is for his upper shoulder, his shoulders essentially, and his chest, but I need to do this part right here. All right, I'm going to drag it up now. Oops, there it is. And I can tell already. I mean, you can, anybody can tell. It's not centered. So let me just adjust this. Okay, great. Now here's the thing. If I pull this up, this line's going to go down. But if you look here, it should be pretty high. So what I think I should be doing, let me get out of there, is making his shoulder, whoa, I have both of them selected, undo. There. I'm going to move this back. And the idea of moving it, or just the fact that I'm moving it back, creates that look. Ugh, it's off center again. What number is this? 55. So let's make this 55 for right now. It's still off center. Can you guys? Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, but I need to change that, the back. So I'm going to click here so I can move that forward. 35. Not bad. I wonder if that is enough. Let's see. Belly, shoulder. It looks like a little bit more should be fine, but I don't know. We'll see. You know what? That's not bad. All right, I'm going to get another cylinder because I'm going to go for the arms. I can tell you right now, that's going to be hard because the arms curve a little bit. Oops, I meant to do that. Okay, right there. We're going to use the same color red. And those arms are too thick already, I can tell. So I'm going to just right there. Let's see, in comparison to that, it looks fine. Let me just drag it up. Now here, I'm not really caring about the numbers for the arms. I'm just trying to get a feel for this. Let's move it back over here. Just because I know when I'm done over here, I'm just going to duplicate it and put it over there. But the arms, in the picture, the arms are around the belly or just below the belly. Whereas here, if I were to put arms, oh, no, wait, it's very similar. It's near the bottom of the belly. So here, if I were to put the arms here, it wouldn't work. So that is still the bottom of the belly, but I need it a little bit higher. All right. Okay, here's the part that I'm not, I'm a little concerned about this right here. This is a cylinder and this is a sphere, and they do not look normal. So I need the angle to be more like this. And actually, if you look at the picture, the angle is, I guess 45 degrees. No, more like 35 degrees from there. So let me drag it down a little bit. Okay, now it's starting to look like it has its own curvature, but I think it might be too long. Let's move it that way. And let's move it forward a little bit. Or the angle, let's angle it forward. Because in the picture, it does look like it's going forward. So that's my thinking right there. The arm should be, okay. I'm not happy with this right now. But I think it's going to be acceptable. Let me see how it looks if I move it up a little bit. I can see back here it's coming up. What's going on here? Looks like that's the max I can go at that angle. Okay. Looks weird though. The arm is now coming out from the side of the belly. So I think what can I do to fix this? I think I know. I'm going to drag this up because I just don't like the way it looks. And let me get it close up so I can show you what I'm going to do here. Okay. This thing right here is the shape I want to retain for the most part. So what I'm going to do, let me drag this. And again, it may not work. I'm just trying things here. Let's just change it to green. Move it up. I'm just going to make it transparent right now so you can see what I'm thinking. All right, I want something. Now I'm not so sure. What I'm trying to do is create some sort of eraser that will mimic what's already here, but then it's going to create a line like this. Think. I don't want a line like this. So what can I do? Well, the only thing I can do is make sure this arm, okay, let me move this out of the way first. Again, this is why you're watching, because I'm trying to solve a problem here. And that's exactly what my students, for the most part, they don't know what to do, or they don't know how to do it. I'm trying to solve the problem of the arm being so low. So I could do this. I want the arm to be higher. And then I do want, what if I stretch? No, I can't stretch that part out. Thinking. I'm thinking. All right, I'm going to try this. Instead of what I was doing here, I am going to lower this, but I'm also going to duplicate it. And then I'm going to raise it and lower it. Raise it, lower it. Raise it, lower it. So essentially what I'm creating is broader shoulders. Now, again, don't know if it's going to work. I'm just going to try this. Oh, wait. I think I've got it. I can do the shoulder thing. Now I'm just checking the length before I try what I want to do here. Right. Okay, well that gives me a lot of what I want. Not sure if it gives me everything I want. Okay. Let me drag that. Okay. And it is going forward. That's part of what I want. I did want this slope here. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. And this is not what I had planned originally, but that's the whole point, right? Trying different things. I'm going to group these two things together. This one and this one and... almost. Okay, so let me do this again. Actually, let me lower this a little bit. Shift and drag. All right. Hopefully you guys cannot hear, or anyone listening cannot hear the neighbors next door. There's a construction company next door. They're building some houses, so good for them. However, right now I can hear it, and it doesn't help. It really doesn't help. Okay, so now I'm looking. I'm okay with this. It's high enough now that I'm going to tolerate it. Looks kind of weird, but I think I can stretch that out. I don't want weird. That's better. Actually, I like that a lot. Okay, that's good. Let's get some arms here, and I know I'm going to get those from the creatures, and there's an arm somewhere here. I know it looks a little bit weird, but whatever. It's going to be facing that way. Let's move it up, and then let's move it closer to this guy. Whoa, too much, but it's okay. We're just experimenting right now. Now, one of the reasons I'm using this thing is because making organic looking hands is really, really hard. I'm going to rotate this just because it looks weird. And I'm going to cover my shame that way. Let's rotate it. Great. The thumb should be facing outward. Let's just, change that right there. That looks better, although it looks kind of weird. Okay, if you don't know, it looks like it doesn't belong there. Not a good thing. All right, let me go down right there. Yeah. I mean, when you look at a model, you don't want to think, oh, it's a model. You want to think, oh, it's Mario. And the more you can get, or the closer you can get to that space, the better your model will be. All right, so I see that Mario has some sort of ring there on his glove, so let's make a ring. And of course, whenever you want a ring, you should clicked on the wrong thing, and I don't even know what I did now. You should get a donut. So let's get a donut. Let's move it. Whoa. Right about there. Move it up. And of course, white. Let's get a close-up. And there we go. Let's get rid of these things. I think that's actually the best I can do there. Okay, which one of these is going to help me? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? A little bit. Is it this one? Oh, yes. Oh, not aligned. Wow, that worked out better than I expected. But still, do not like the way this thing looks, but it's the best I've got. All right, so let's go ahead and move this thing a little bit higher. And he needs a little bit of thickness there, so let's just give it to him. Let's do this. Let's zoom in here. I don't want it to be like snowman wearing mittens type of thickness. I just want his hand not to be completely... Oh, looks like he's carrying a baseball or something. All right. Now it looks like the palm... Oh, no, it still looks like baseball. Let's cover the palm and then drag this up and to the side. Yeah. It looks just like a big egg in his hand. Did I not promise you that there was going to be some mistakes here? I don't think I did. Okay, well, here's my promise. I will be making mistakes here. That's just the nature of the game. Whoa. What is that? Is that what I just did to this guy? What did I do to him? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm thinking of replacing his entire hand right with this thing. But I don't think I need to go that far. Again, it's sticking out. I just need to rotate. And then go in more right there. Yeah, still looks like he's holding something. I'm liking that so far. Let me get a close-up. Yeah, that's good. But that's bothering me. So let me duplicate this. I don't like this empty space right there. So I'm going to get a better idea of what I have here. It's going to rotate it that way. I want it this way. Okay, and let me shrink that. Raise raise that up. Rotate that way and rotate this way. Honestly, this is so hard to see that it's hard to see if I'm actually manipulating this correctly. I guess the best thing would be to change the color, and that way I can tell what I'm looking at. Yeah, sound like a good idea. Whoa, maybe not red. Let's go with green. Sorry, red was just blending in too much. And then let's go up. Oh boy, this is giving me a headache. Actually, the lack of caffeine is giving me a headache, but whatever. Ooh, sticking out there too much. So glad I don't have to do this again. I will figure out a simpler way when I do the tutorial, because, you know, I don't want kids crying when they're trying to follow this. What just happened? Oh. Okay, maybe a little bit of a few tears would be nice, but I can get that in the classroom anyways. Okay, looks like it's filling it up. I'm just going to change it to white. Let's live with that. Don't like that part, so let's move it just a little bit. Boink. Nope. Let's look all the way around. Oh, what is this growth? Oh, poor Mario. He's been through a lot today. Of course, whenever you just want it, adjust everywhere else. And I am good with that. Okay, fine. Wow, that scared me. What is that line doing there? What is that line doing there? I don't want a line there. I'm going to change that to 1, which I probably should have done a while ago. How does that affect everything else? I think we're good. Wow, it's still there. Why are you still here? Ah, there it is. All right, I'm going to duplicate this and then mirror it to the other side. And boy, that's super slow. Let me go with 2 so I can just go over. Back. Is that right? Did I do that right? Okay. It just looks like it's. Let me drag it over. Nope. That looks better, except for that line. But I'm going to change it to 1 so I can adjust it. All right. Fine. I think we're good. Yeah, I know it's not as good, but again, we're dealing with what we have here. Okay. Let me just check to see if it looks better going back. Any lines over here? I do kind of want some symmetry there, and I don't see it. Hopefully neither will anyone else. All right, looks like we're good here. Let's move on. We are done with this part. Now we just need these straps. What to do with something to look like straps for this guy? Straps. What do I want? What? You know what? I'm gonna give myself a small success here by doing this. Do I really want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to make it, again, get rid of those sides. I'm just going to do that. And maybe shift to right there. Okay, let's just move this over here. Move it up and forward. I'm kind of hesitant to move it up just because, again, once you have it at an angle that's not 90 or 180, it just makes it so hard to resize these things. Obviously, this thing is way too big. Let me just move it over here. Okay, so I'm just going to shift and move it down a little bit. All right. I think I'm okay with this. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm just going to move it up. No, I'm not okay with this. A little bit more. That's better. Okay, so how do I get these strappy things? I'm gonna just leave it over here. Straps. What looks like a strap? Think, think, think. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. All right, let me just try this and see what happens. And of course, I want the color, so let me just custom color, select, copy, or select all and copy. All right. And then let's see what we can do with this strap. What I'm thinking is just create something that looks like, man, I'm not going to be happy with it though. I just can tell already. Okay, fine. I'll just do it to prove to myself that I'm not going to be happy with it. All right, not happy already, but whatever. Let's just move this straight up. And there we go. That is inside of his belly. Let's move it higher and forward. Man, that is so slow. Let me just drag it forward. Okay. I'm not going to be happy with this. I can tell already I'm not going to be happy with this. All right. Let's zoom in. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking right here. I mean, you're seeing it. I'm not happy that this thing's going to look like some piece of cardboard design. Oh, well, actually, that curvature is not bad. Up to a point. Up to a point. It gives me an idea, though. I have an idea. But it's more work. Okay, let's do this. Whoa, it's so hard to place these things in the right spot. I'm going to move this up. And see, this right here gives me the curvature that I want. But we'll see. Let me just drag this forward. Just drag this back. I can get rid of that. That's fine. If I want it more rounded, I just, play with this. Okay. Okay. Getting a little bit of something that I want there. Oops, wrong one. Let's make this, no. Okay. Let's rotate this a little bit. Okay, so front's not bad. I mean, I can fix that, but I don't want the back to just be sticking out like that. So let me see if there's anything I can do. And the strap's going to be over here. That does not look like a strap, but I think I can make it look like a strap, and that's the issue. I think I can do that. Ooh, okay, let me do this right here. Down. I need to rotate this. Now, again, I don't know if this is going to work, but what? I hate when it does that. But we're just trying things, okay? Don't get mad at me. I think I can make this work. I think I can make this work. Just a little bit. Oh, wrong one. I want it to go over the shoulder, but at the same time, I don't want it to be huge. Let's go right there and then right there. See, this is the part that worries me, right there. And I think I can fix that. But this is actually more important. As you can see, I've already went too far here. There's the shoulder thing. All right, let's see what it looks like with, the color that we actually want. It's actually not bad. Not bad. And what if we put the coin there? It's okay. It's not the best. But you know what? It's Interesting, interesting, interesting. Huh. What could we do? Let me see if I can play with this here. Let me get a close up there. Okay, okay. So if I did this, how would that affect that? Let me see. And what if I did? Oh, all right. Let's move the coin out of here for a second. What if I did this and moved it forward? Would that be a good compromise? Huh. I wonder. Okay. I'm going to try this, but I think there's another way of doing it. I think I figured it out. But man, I want this part to be over already. What does that look like? Not bad. Okay, let me duplicate this and then mirror. For those of you that have not seen the Batman from 19... Wait, what year was that? I don't know, the one with Jack Nicholson. You will not get the reference I just made to a mirror. Poor things, you are missing out. All right, let me move it back a little bit. Again, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm just going to try it just to see what it looks like. So I'm going to select that, this, and this. Let's see what I get. That might actually be the best I could do, but let me try one more way. I can recreate that later, I hope. Okay. Let's do this. So here's my thinking. I'm going to recreate this and that. I think I'm going to just duplicate them. What? Oh. Man. This takes a long time. I don't think I just did what I wanted to do. Let's try this again. Duplicate. Make them transparent. Drag it over. Again, guys, I'm just trying different things here. I don't have the answers. I have some answers. I have tools, essentially. Okay. So I'm going to do what I did with the shoes. Right. Let's just, let me just get rid of that right now. Let me duplicate this one right here. Then drag it here. And what do I want to do with this? I want this higher. All right. Now I'm going to make this transparent and this one and that one solid. Okay. I think I've got it. Let's see. All right. I think we're good. Yeah. And you guys, essentially all I want is a little piece out of this whole thing, but this is the way to get there. You know what? I'm guessing this is the way to get there. Something went wrong. This has to be solid. And this are going to create what I want next. Okay, so we group these things. All right, that's kind of what I want there. All right, so let's drag this up here and drag it forward. All right. This has got to work. Otherwise, I'm going to cry, and I don't want to do that on video. I'll just cry on my own. I'll just put it on pause, eat some chips and pizza, and kill myself slowly over 40 years. All right, so there you go. There's that part. And I'm wondering if I should just do both right now or just do one. I don't know. Don't want to have to deal with this twice, but then What if it doesn't work with one? I got to scrap the idea and then, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to hit shift and move this over. And I can see it's not covering that part right there. Okay, something's not right about this. What's wrong with my thinking here? Oh, I know. I'm wondering if I should do this part second so I can see exactly what I have first. Think. Yeah, let's move this out of the way. I'm going to duplicate this, make it transparent, and make it go up. Let's make it 1. Let's go in increments of 1. 1. And then I'm going to make it bigger by 1. Or in increments of 1. Something doesn't look right here. Can anybody figure that out? I'm going to go up again. Something doesn't look right. What doesn't look right? What does not look right here? All right, well, let's just see what happens with this experiment. This might be what I want, but I don't want that right there. I do want to get rid of that. You know what? I think I got it. I don't know. Let's see. So what did I do? Okay. So I should make this bigger, but this way. And then since I'm going by 1 and I just made that by 1, I'm going to move that. See, I changed it to 0.5 because I just increased it by 1. So when I move it, it won't move 1 entirely. It'll go 0.5. So it'll be half. All right. What am I going to get over here? Okay. Let's see what this looks like now. Like a helmet. Better. This is better. Just not 100%, but better. All right. I think I can work with this. Man, that's scary. All right. I know some of you be like completely lost with what I'm doing here, and then some of you are like, I know exactly where he's going with this. Genius level stuff here. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's get rid of this part right here. We don't need another strap. Man, I am so impressed with myself right now, but I'm sure I'll get over it. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Why am I selecting all of that? Let's zoom in here. Get a better. There it is. Okay. Okay. Now what do we do with this thing? Because it's not exactly the way I want, but it's better than a lot of other things. But still, when people see this, they don't think, hey, that is pretty good. They think, that's not the way it looks. That's not the way it should be. I know. And I try not to hurt people, but my words sometimes come out faster than I think. And a little bit there. I think I need to decrease it a little bit. Went back. I think we might be good here. Oh, did not see that. Let's do that. All right. Not bad. But I want to make it wider. So let's make this 6. And what does that do? That's not bad, man. That is... Let me just change the angle a little bit. Oh, wow. That is too cool. That is enjoyable. I like when that happens, when it just works. And no one had to die. Only a few tears, which hopefully you guys didn't see that. All right. We're good here. And maybe right there. Wow. My goodness, that took a long time. And of course, in the tutorial, when you guys get to that part, if you decide to watch more of this painful stuff, you'll be like, oh, I remember when he struggled with that. He survived. He is one of us. All right, let's move that over. I need a close up here to get rid of that. Man, this is like torture. And I need to adjust it. This is the point where I got to decide the size because I don't want to adjust this later. Oh, I hate when it does that. And if you know why it does that, please put it in the comments or something, because I don't know why it does it, and I don't want to figure it out. So just tell me the answer, please. Also, while you're at it, subscribe. If you've been following along that long, seriously, dude, you need to subscribe. I think we're good here. Whoa, it's not even touching. It's got to touch somewhere, because when it prints, it'll just fall off. It doesn't touch. I don't like the way it's doing that right there. So can I do that? Can I touch? No. Okay, let's do this rotation. Oh yeah, that's the one I want. Now it's not touching. Oh, but I can just use the arrow keys for this and move it down to touch down there and not centered. And still need to rotate a little bit. That's better. Are we good here? Are we good? Is there a problem? The ocean not big enough for you? I think we are good with this. In case you guys weren't wondering, that was a Dory reference in Finding Nemo. Wow. I think I'm getting a headache, actually. It's kind of weird. Let me just move it down a little bit more. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now let's duplicate. I should have done this part first before duplicating the other one, because I know this can be a little bit of a headache. Why do I keep saying the word headache? There it is. That's what I want. Just work. Okay. And let's speed this up a little bit. There you go. And let's move it again by 1. Let's get a front-facing view of this thing. Still a little bit more. Okay. Thank you for suffering with me. Now, if I want to, I think I might just get rid of this so it looks like it's a little bit of an angle. Sure, since you're here already, let's go ahead. I'd hate to disappoint you that much more. What's going on here? Okay. I'm just going to make a smaller little thing here. Why not? We're trying here, man. We did that whole strap thing. I think you guys are in for the long haul here. So let me just I need to rotate that a little bit more. I'm going to go for a little bit. Okay. And again, I should have done this with the previous one, but I am a dork. See, I'm already thinking of the other one that I have to do, and it's torturing me. It really is. Okay, just because I'm trying to cheat here for next time, I'm just going to drag these over here and then do that thing here, but then I'm going to flip them here, and no guarantee that it'll work, but let me just work on this here. Strap, box, box, and group, and let's see what that looks like. Didn't like that. Whoa. By the way, I hit Control Z if you were wondering what that was. Right there. That's the one I want. And out a little bit. Okay, let's try that again. Strap. And we've got the box. And let's do this. That is acceptable, but not perfect. Okay, let's drag this over. Let's rotate it some. See if we can do better with this one. Just get rid of a corner there, and I can't see that. There it is. get rid of a corner here. And right there. Okay. And here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. Oh, that one looks better than this one by a lot. Why did I choose this profession in life? Yes, 3D printing or 3D design does make you question your life choices. Okay, let's see what that looks like. And maybe we just get rid of the straps altogether or the little edges. Okay, why didn't it work? Let's try this again. Shift and group. All right, that's better. Now I'm like, oh, I'm going to undo this one and then adjust it. I want this one to be adjusted. Oops, it's all adjusting. Now let me look at this. Now that I'm getting better at seeing what it's going to look like, having an idea. All right, I think this should be it. And if not, I think we should just give up on life and go live in a cardboard box somewhere. I think this is it in terms of what I'm doing here. Okay, now let's drag a head over here. Hopefully this will be the easy part. Can you imagine the head of Mario being the easy part? I don't think so, but whatever. Let's just change it to, do we have a color that's close to it? That's actually pretty good. Let's do that. Wow, we're done. All right, thanks for watching. Congratulations. Obviously, Mario. Woohoo! Not quite, but oh, you know what? I don't like that color. Let's change it. Is he more like, oh, that is a better color. All right, are we aligned here? No. Let's stretch out his face. Okay, so let's just figure out where the cheeks should go. Past the shoulder straps, definitely there. And starting right there. You know what? That looks actually not bad. Man, I'd hate to have this tutorial end on a bad face, but you know what? That's what I do. I just try to make things, and then I may have to come back to it later after I've had a few drinks of Pepsi, of course. All right, that is acceptable right now. Let me duplicate this and then do what I do, which is cheat. All right, that's not bad. Of course, that's just the front, so let's just, I don't know, 25. That looks funny. I hope it looks more natural than this, but let's move back some. Okay, weird, but whatever. And let's just drag a nose. And yes, he's got a big nose. Trust me. I knows what I'm doing. Move that down a little bit. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. And it actually looks like it's going to fall out of his, or off of his head. And we're not here to judge him, people. We're here to admire his accomplishments in life. Alrighty then. Not bad. Not great. Not bad, though. Okay. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm already intimidated by all this. All right, let's try this mustache thing. Not sure I should be doing that right now, but whatever. It seems like an easy win, but, you know, I don't think at this point anything is going to be easy. Why can't I just move that up? Guess I need to get it closer up. Right there. Alrighty then. Let's do that, and let's make this a lot thinner. How about 1? Whoa, that is very thin. Make it black. There it is. Okay. Let's get a close up of this thing and shoot. Oh, again, you guys, please save me from this. I lose my focus with this thing when it does that. Alrighty. Let's just do more. What are we missing here? Is that? Okay, so it is at an angle. So let's just, tell you what, let's just duplicate these things and then move it over. It has how many loops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, I'm the kind of person that will count just to make sure. Okay, so let's just duplicate these as well. And let's move that over. And I think I remember counting 6, so that's roughly the same there. And then duplicate that. All right, so now we have this. I'm going to cheat and select them all at the same time, except for that one for some reason. Okay, we're getting to his mustache. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, guys. I wasn't really focused on what I was doing there. Okay. It's got a curve. So let's curve. And then we'll drag it up. Let's curve. Hopefully you guys are paying attention to the degrees because I wasn't. Come on, machine. Let me use the arrow. I think it was 13. All right. And then I move it up. Now, obviously, this one's going to be more than 13, and let's just do 22. And move it up. And, of course, 22 here. Oh, come on. Just let me use the machine. 22. And drag it up. Actually, I wasn't even looking. Okay. So far, not liking it. I think this needs to be curved just a little bit more. Man, why do they keep putting that thing over there? I guess it makes sense, but not when I have to suffer. Was anybody looking for that? I wasn't paying attention to the number. I was just looking to see what it looked like. But play it by ear over here. Oh, good. I can adjust it. Looks like it went too much. Okay. All right. Now let's turn this one. And this one. Come on, it let me before. And that needs to go up. I can sense it. Better. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, and you guys are like thinking, no, Adrian, that does not look good. Let's move this nose out of the way first so I can work here. Wrong one selected. And I'm going in increments of 5, so I know where to go. Okay, here's what I wanted to do was just select those all at once because I'm kind of lazy that way. Okay, so the thickness here, hopefully I didn't change the angles any other way. It should be 1. It's 0.32. Wow. Let's make that 1, see what happens. Come on, I chose them all. So let's make them all 1. All right, much better. I like that a lot. But here is the deal. I don't think they're straight. I really don't. Meaning, I don't think it's at 90 degrees. So let me bevel this, and then I'm going to change it to black. I'm going to rotate it 90. I'm going to hit the shift button, and I'm going to go straight up. Oh, look, it matched the distance there. And I said it was at 1, so I'm going to keep it at 1 right there. Move it forward, and let's zoom in here. Now I'm going to adjust this back to 1. All right, so this is how I'm going to give it a little bit. I guess I should just do that, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm going to select this right there. I'm going to group them. Again, if I don't like what happens, I can always ungroup them. I want to align them, but it's so much easier when I just meet them in the middle. There. Now I just got to move this up. Let's move it up. And again, I've never done this before, so I'm just making this stuff up to see what happens when I do. I don't like that part. Let me make that wider. Let's make it 24. Then drag it over here. Ooh. Oh, almost. Instead of 24, let's make it 25. Oh, yes. I see success. Do I really? All right, I'm going to drag this down a little bit. Now 24 should have been perfect. All right. Okay, this is where we get all experimenty. Actually, let me duplicate this right here. And drag it out of the way. Like that. Okay. Now I group them. Now what I want is a better angle here. So I'm just going to go straight down with this thing. And I don't like that angle. So I'm going to do this, and I think it makes it a better angle altogether. No, it doesn't. Let me just drag it up. I have to go from underneath. Oh, I gotta zoom in for this one. There's a piece missing there. This changes everything. Okay. I did not see that piece that was missing there, so I'm gonna have to redo this part. Can I? 24.5. Okay, I think we're good here. A crisis has been averted. Let's move this back down. Okay. You know what? I think I may have to increase this to 26 and then drag or go over. I am liking that a little bit more. Ooh, not sure I want that much. That's me thinking, by the way, in case you're wondering what that noise was. I bark when I think. Okay, I think I'd be happy with that. Let's try it and see what it looks like. Oh, how did I miss that one part? I will not fall apart yet. Well, more. Will not fall apart more. All right, so group and the mustache of our dreams. There you go. Let's remember that we changed that to 5. Let's go in increments of 5. I believe there was it just one? No way, was it just one? I don't believe it, but whatever. Let's move on. We can always adjust it later. Whoop. Let's go 1 and then, okay. Oh my goodness, that mustache just makes this guy. And you know what? I forgot that I can do this too to make it a little bit thicker. I can do that. And you know what? That really did make it for me. I like this. But now I feel like the cheeks need to go a little bit higher. Oh, maybe it's just me. The head needs to go down too. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna stretch this higher and see what kind of response I get from this. Oh, I'm liking that. I don't know about you guys, but I like that look. All right, the mustache is coming out a little bit, which is fine, but man, this guy's starting to look like Mario. I like it a lot. All right, now I'm thinking I should work with the eyes. I don't know. Should we? Should we? Should we? I don't know. Okay. The eyes, honestly, I want to go for the hat. The hat looks so much fun. I'm just going to work with the hat. And anyone that doesn't like it, get over it. I'm working with the hat. Now, what do I do with the hat? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll ignore the hat because it's driving me crazy already and I haven't done anything. I'm not happy. Not happy at all. Okay. I think I figured out what to do with the hat, but I'm scared. I'm really scared. Whatever. Okay, his head looks kind of weird. Let me see if I can drag it back a little bit. Okay, good. A little bit better. Ah, Mario. Okay, good. All right, all right. I'm procrastinating. I know I shouldn't, but it's what I do. Okay. I guess we can just do with the head right here. Okay, let's duplicate the head. And let's move it over a little bit. And again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making this stuff up and see what I get. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's go with the red. Okay. All right. All right. That is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And it looks like there's a little bit of an angle there. Yeah. Okay, I'm just playing, guys. Don't judge me just yet. What is that? What is that? I just duplicated. I should get the same exact thing. Okay, fine. Now I got it. Let me stretch this out. And better angle. Better angle. There you go. Go down. Okay, honestly, I'm not liking this hat. It's already making me frustrated. But it has potential. Potential. Oh, I forgot I can also do that. I can do this. Okay, let's get a close up here. I want this to be lower. And I want that to be wider. Okay, what am I thinking here? What? It's not bad, but I don't know, something's missing. Let me add some depth here. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Not 100% like it, but I like it enough. I'm not sure if you guys noticed it, but it shifted a little bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let me see what else I can do. I'm going to move it forward. Oh, did I just I chose the head. Okay. This and this. We're going to move over one. Okay. Let's just, again, choose that. And what did I do last time? Oh, I tried to move it forward. Hey, I'm not completely bothered by that. Now, ideally, I would like this to curb, but I mean, I could. Could I? That's the thing about Tinkercad. When you have a curve, and what I'm talking about is the curve that goes from the front to the back has a little bit, just a little bit of an edge. I don't know. Let me show you what I'm thinking here, and maybe you guys have a better idea about this. Let me put it right next to its head so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me get rid of the sides because I hate the flat areas. Let's make it red. And I don't know, maybe if it's any good, you guys will tell me about it. And if it's bad, I'm pretty sure you guys will tell me about it if you made it this far. Okay, let's try 40. Okay, 40. I don't know. I just don't know. All right, so I'm gonna duplicate this. You guys, I'm doing what I'm thinking about in my head. And of course, that's not the point of this thing. So I will just show you as well. I'm going to go back to 30 just in case. Okay. Now I get a little bit of that curve that I want, but now it's not exactly what I want. Okay, let's make that 60. And then let's bring it over here. Oh, you see, now I'm getting a certain thickness here that I don't want. Yeah, there's always a give and take here. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Oh, wait. I think there was one more thing I can do. Let me change this to make it a little easier to manipulate. A little bit. Okay, so I'm going to move that hopefully forward. I don't know. I just don't know. All right, let me try a little bit more. And let's move that forward. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have ever played with these settings. Oh, I don't want that to show up. Let me, can I, yeah. Make that 21. Oh no, not that. Make this 20, 23. Okay, so I'm not liking that it's curving that way. It should be curving the other way. But to do that, I would need to invert this and then have it come out. I'm already not liking this. All right, but let me just move it down here and see what happens. Yeah, I think my best bet is this right here. All right, well, let me just go through it and then you can see what I'm talking about. Let me group this. Okay, it's not good. See, I mean, well, let me shrink this to size. And what size actually is it? 34, if I remember correctly. 38. Still, you know what? Maybe I'll just do this instead. Let me move that up and let me get closer because it's hard to see. And I think I could have just gone with the block. What if I did this? Would that be okay? All right, let's try this. What is that? Unhappy. I am unhappy with this, Bob. Why am I unhappy with? Okay, so there you go. Those are our options right there, and I'm not happy with these options. But I mean, what if I rotated it and made it thicker? Let me try that and make it. It feels like I'm just bending it. Wow, that's amazing. Doesn't it feel that way? I think I may have discovered a way to make this program just a little more responsive. All right, anyways, let's just drag it down here and then you guys can tell me what you think in the comments if you guys are still here. Of course, I know, I'm not sure if you saw it, but I see it right now. Oh my goodness. So here's the deal. It's supposed to be a circle. It's not a circle. So I'm going to duplicate this. Why am I duplicating this? Let me think back. That should be a solid. And that should be... What am I doing here? Is that the way it works? No. This one should be a solid, and that should be transparent. And of course, get rid of those sides right there. And let's just do that. Let's align them in at least this direction. All right. Who knew? They're already aligned. All right. And then let's go here and let's move this up. Okay, let's move it over instead because I pressed the wrong button. Let's make this transparent. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. In case you guys weren't noticing, I'm going to try to give it a shape, better shape. Which means I need to do this a little bit better. Can't just do this. Okay. Obviously, I'm too high, so let me go right there. All right, now I went too far, so I'm going to go the other direction here, and that is not bad. Only, let me zoom in. Let's go to the top. There you go. And that should do it right there. Now, if I figure this out, I'm going to celebrate. I don't know how, but I am. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that better? Is it better? Okay. Let's make that one go away very slowly, of course. Oh, no, it does not look better. Well, okay, maybe you think it does, but I don't. So let me play with it a little bit and see what happens. Okay, so there's that, right? That's not bad. And do it a little bit like that. Okay, I think that's workable, but I need to adjust the hat because that hat is not doing what it's supposed to do. Sorry, use the wrong one. And then make it go down. Wow, the hat is coming down too much. What am I doing here? What? This looks okay. That looks okay. I don't know, you guys. If you think it's better the other way, fine, use a flat disc. I'm going to be okay with this for right now. I'm going to increase both of them and then call it a day for the hat. Of course, I still need to put the M, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see what else I have here. Let's do the eyes just to get rid of them. Okay, the eyes are always something I don't know. Yeah, I'll just use cylinders. The thing is, if you use a sphere, you're going to have more, what's the word? You're going to have to work with the bulging of the eyes. They come out. And now you can make them flat, but there's a little bit of bulging that comes out. And maybe you like that in eyes. I don't. I don't know why. It's just weird. Let me make that white because we're doing the outside part first. And, whoo, Mario, what big eyes you have. Wow. We're going in an hour and 23 minutes right now. And of course, nobody will know the suffering that I have to go to get this recording because everyone's going to watch the tutorial, and that's fine. You know, this is only for people that really care about how the sausage gets made. If you have never heard that before, forgive me. That's just a saying. All right. All right. Now I'm wondering if I should have done. Fine. The sphere. I'll use the sphere. I'm just going to duplicate his nose. I tried it. Wasn't happy. Oh, let me just do that right there. Okay, do you see what I'm talking about here? Of course, I'm not going to let it stay that way. I guess texture's not bad in this situation. But let's fix it. Oops. And weird. Okay. Okay, we're good there. Whoa, that is weird. That's better. And that's even better. Let's make it stick out, and then got to go back a little bit. Whoa, too much. And then higher. Okay, I feel like it needs to be bigger there, and then we're going to rotate this. Really? You're going to give me a problem with that? Okay, that looks good. Although it needs to be closer to his face. I'm sorry, to his nose, and this will print. We're good there. Okay. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Looks like I got blue and black. I don't know. Let's duplicate this. And that blue needs to come out there. That is not what I ordered. Send it back. That's what I ordered. Now let's shift. And I think we can do this. Whoa, too much. Too much. Let me go in this direction here. Okay. How am I doing here? Too much? I don't know. See, now I feel like the eyes are bulging, but I'll get over it. It was so much easier than working with what I had before. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, shift and down, and what? Come back. Okay, that eye is not bad. Maybe a little bit smaller. What do you guys think? I think a little bit smaller. Yeah, and the blue, according to this, looks like it should be just a little bit to the left. All right, I'm going to click away. Oh my goodness. Right now, the way I'm looking at this, he looks like a bug. I'm getting strong bug vibes here. Ugh. Maybe it'll look better in a little bit. Maybe. Let's hope so. Okay. And duplicate. And let's have this right here. And let's make it go much faster. Going this way. What? Whoa, too much. Let's go by ones. That's not bad. I think that actually is what we're going for here. Okay, okay. He needs ears and he needs hair and he needs eyebrows. So let's do all those things. Oh my goodness, he looks so freaky right now. All right. Let's move that over. Now, in case you were wondering, I actually did play on the NES back when I was a child. And I played it. I enjoyed it. However, I quickly stopped playing it. I stopped playing it. Oh, I think the hat needs to be higher because his face. Anyways, I stopped playing it because they came out with a new system, right? Well, the thing is, my parents did not have the money to buy me everything that came out, so they weren't about to spend a lot of money on, something that essentially entertainment. And that wasn't a big deal at our house. So that as soon as all my friends started playing something else, I had to essentially just give up. Because they were all talking about, I think it was like the Sega and some other gaming systems. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have any of those. We can't really communicate on the same level anymore. So I essentially stopped hanging out with those guys. And they weren't being mean or anything, but I just couldn't. I couldn't relate to what they were talking about because they were talking about stuff I didn't have. All right, I think we're good here. Were you good all the way over? Yeah, I think we're good. From what I was noticing, it seems to be thicker over there. So let me. Oh, I didn't do it. There you go. And because. Oh, okay, good. Let's make that 3. Let's put that right there. And what I was noticing earlier was that the hat and the head actually are not, which essentially all that means is I'm going to have to adjust all of my facial stuff. Yeah. Let's move that over. Okay. And let's get a close up of this thing. And still, let's add something here. And now we got to rotate it a little bit. Oh, that's not bad. Let me rotate just a little bit more this way. And then, of course, I can't see it, so can I do anything there? Wow, that is very thick. They look like my eyebrows. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Let me use... Oh, I see why it went so much. All right. All right. And I think I can rotate that a little bit. Okay, something a little bit off. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out after I completely finish everything and, call it a day and be like, I'm done. I'm so happy with what I created. Oh, wait, there's a mistake. Duplicate and rotate and drag it over there. All right, let's call... Whoa, those eyebrows, they need to be much smaller. They seriously need to be much smaller. So let's see what I can do about that. First of all, let's... Actually, according to this, the head should be a little bit... Let's try 36. Does that help? Whoa, that didn't do anything. Not good. What? Okay, let's try this again. I know the mustache should be going too, but I didn't want to include... mistake. Let's move that higher. Mistake. Let's see if we can just get... No. Okay, right there. That's all I want. Something's off. Okay, you guys. Hopefully I figure it out by the time this thing is all over. I think the hat needs to be bigger. Let me just use this and that, and then, whoa, what did I select? Oh, okay, I did select it correctly. But still, those eyebrows, whoa. What if I did this? I think I can fix this easily. What if I... No, that didn't work. But what if I did this? Ah, I like that. I like that. Is it the eyes? Something's weird. Something's off. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do the ears. I'm going to duplicate the nose. And why the nose? Because it's already there. So why not? And let's duplicate it again. This I make a sphere. It's not even close. All right. Let's move this forward and then this back. And then we have ears that go like this. Let's group the two and let's see what happens. Again, I'm just playing here. I don't know. Whoa! This guy got his ear pierced in the very literal sense. Okay, now let's squeeze that in. It's all right. I'm not happy with it, but you know what? Let's move that in over there. Really? You're gonna do that to me again? Yeah, I'm gonna undo this ear. Not undo it, but I don't know. Let me zoom in. I think I can fix it. I think 'cause it just looks too much. Oh, sorry. It looks like a cup. I'm not looking for a cup. Let's make it a little bit taller to get rid of some of the cuppiness up there and down here. I think that might be better. All right, so let's select the ear and group, and hopefully I didn't miscalculate. Whoa, I miscalculated. What? Let's actually, hold on. I think I can do that right there and then really stop doing that. Okay. Too big? Too big. Okay. I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to do that thing where it rotates on the other side. Not done yet. Not done yet. Please do not hurt me just yet. Or ever. Very sensitive. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with this Mario? Come on, guys. Tell me. What is... I'm not getting it. What is wrong? Is it the mouth? Is it because it needs a mouth? Okay. Let's see what I can do about the hair. Hair should be very similar to the color of the shoes. Maybe just regular brown. Okay, what should the hair be? Hair. What should the hair be? It's the eyes. I think. Let me play with blue and black. Whoa. What was that? What did I just do? Oh, not much. Okay. Clicking the black, clicking, click, and then the blue, and then the blue. And let's just shift and move it down, and then move it forward, move it down. What? Something's off. Well, first of all, these ears are like right next to his eyebrows. And they should be a little bit lower too. Yeah, that's better. Alrighty then. I think the mustache should be a little bit taller and a little bit wider. What? Come on, guys, seriously. It's not fun anymore. Let's just tell me what I'm doing wrong. Shift over. Maybe this should go down a little bit too. That's more Mario-like. More Mario-like. But still, I'm not happy, but whatever. Let's move on to the hair and then somebody. Oh, we need the M too. What can we do about this hair thing? Let's try this. Paraboloid. Let's make it brown. Dark brown. Let's move it up. And zoom in. Rotate. I know something about the dimensions of the hair that's off. Not bad. Let's move it a little bit higher. It should probably be inside of the hat. Oh, but that didn't do it. Let's rotate it. I think that might be better. I think I can adjust the ears afterwards, but you know what? What is it? What is it? What is it? I can make it this way. Oh, I can get rid of I think I can get rid of that. Okay. But still too much farther back. And all right, let's duplicate that. Whoa, too much. Or just enough. All right, let's adjust the ears. The ears should be at a little bit of an angle there and further back. Okay, let's duplicate this. Now, I don't remember seeing hair on the back of this guy's head, but I think because... oh, that actually does look nice. Maybe not so much. Let's move it up a little bit. That's better. All right, almost done. What do I do about this guy's mouth? Well, let's see what we can do. Make no guarantees about the mouth because those are always hard to do. But I'm going to try. Yeah, usually if you're working with I don't know, something you can manipulate, it'd just be a... let's look at this guy's face here. Straight on from the front. What? He's not smiling. I wonder if I can fix that. Now he's pouting. What? Do you guys see the arrow? I don't see the arrow anywhere. Arrow, where are you? Oh, there you are. Almost like a smile, like he's trying to tell me something. Like, please stop doing that to my face. Please stop. You're making it worse. But I think I'm making it better. What do you know? All right. I think we're good with that part. Wow. I am low-key impressed with myself there. All right. That's acceptable. Dude, but something's off. You guys, what? Why don't you tell me what's off? Is it the nose? Is it the nose? Something... all right. I don't know. But let's work with the iconic... Can I say iconic again? Shall we use a cylinder? Because last time we were bored. You know what? We're not going to even play with that. Let's just do the sphere and move it up and make it white. Yes, he's got a big giant snowball on his head. All right. Whoa. And then we want to rotate that a little bit. And not yet. Let's just make it as skinny as we can make it. Now we rotate it and make it go forward. Wow. And shift and down. What? Okay, I know for a fact the letter M that I'm about to put on here is not going to look like the iconic letter M, but I can't change that on Tinkercad. I guarantee you I cannot change it on Tinkercad. Well, I could, but it would take at least another hour, so my bad, okay? But I'm going to do the M that they have here. And if you don't like it, then I don't know. You make a video showing me how to make a better M. Okay, so let's just use the text. Here it is, the text right at Mario's feet. And it's going to be the letter M, and you're not going to be happy with it, and you're going to make it disappear like that. What? M. Already not happy with it, but hey, we've got like 3 choices. Slightly better. And then not better. And worse. Okay. So here's our M. Get over it. Okay. In case you're wondering, I'm not happy with it either, but I'm not complaining. I'm complaining about you complaining. That's not, it is complaining. It's just acceptable to me. That's the difference right there. All right, let's move this up. And let's move it up. Whoa. Huh. Is there an M on my face? I don't know. And up. Oh my goodness, that M does not look good. Okay, let's rotate. No, let's get closer up because that's going to be hard. The angle is good. Oh, hold on, before I do any of that, let's make it thinner. Let's make it 2. And then change this to make it as close as we can to that. And I think we're good. I think this is it. Oh, too big. All right, let's last try here. Just gonna make it a little bit smaller. Okay, now the angle. Let me look left. And there. Oh. Why isn't it going backwards? Did we break this? Did you guys break it? I'm totally gonna blame you. Okay, up and M like. Can I adjust this? Can I? Oh. Okay, obviously not the ideal M, not the cartoon M, but here we go. Again, this is me struggling in front of you, and I think the head needs to be bigger, but overall, let's see what happens. Wow, that's a big risk. Hit shift, bigger face. Oh, it just makes it bigger. Oh, that's better. I like it. All right, well, there's our Mario. And let's give it a twirl. Yeah, maybe move the head back a little bit. I think we can do that. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching the process. When you see the tutorial, it should be a lot faster. All right, please subscribe and do all the things you do to make sure you can watch all my videos to make fun of me or whatever you do. I'll move that arm forward a little bit and maybe a little bit up. Ooh, a little bit side right there. Okay, I'm good. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Goodbye.